Hi there, I'm Lucy Macdonald, physiotherapist. Welcome back to my virtual clinic. Today I'm going to be talking to you about why you should be training your knee to go forwards over the centre of your foot, contrary to popular belief. I'm also going to be showing you issues with alignment with the knee that could be contributing to your knee pain, so please do keep watching. Please do press that subscribe key, and at the end you can let me know what you'd like me to do a video on next. But before I move on, I'd like to say thank you so much to those of you that have been sending me lovely messages of support. I really appreciate them. So, this myth about not bending your knee over the centre of your foot. Now, what people mean by that is, for example, when you're doing a lunge or a squat or any kind of single knee bend, anything like that, a lot of people will tell you that you shouldn't be letting your knee come forwards in a way that brings your knee over the centre of your foot. So what people often say is that you should stop before your knee moves over the end of your toes. But actually, if you think about it, your knee is required to do that very movement on a regular basis. The most obvious one being when you are walking downstairs. And if you want the ability to be able to walk downstairs, and particularly if you're, for example, a runner and you need to be able to run downhill, or you're a hiker and you need to be able to hike downhill, then that is an incredibly important movement. But all of us at some point will be walking downhill or walking downstairs. So in the gym, it is useful to do your exercises or do some exercises where you are taking your knee forwards over the front of the foot. Now, the reason that people get concerned about it is if you have kneecap issues, then that movement does actually put more strain through the kneecap. So if you've got any kind of alignment issues with the kneecap, or you've got wear and tear under the cartilage, then you're going to need to build up those movements very steadily in small increments. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be doing it. It just means that you probably need to be doing it under the guidance of a physio like myself. So if that's the case, please don't be afraid of that movement, but just do it under the guidance of a physio or sports doctor. Now, I said that I was going to explain to you about what alignment issues could be causing that knee pain, and particularly that kneecap pain. If you have a look in the mirror and you note, instead of how far your knee is going over the centre of your foot, but more where in your foot your knee is pointing. So your knees, when you bend them, should go in the same direction as your feet. So for example, if you're doing a squat in the position that my feet are in at the moment, so my feet are pointing directly forwards and I'm going to bend them. If I drew an imaginary dot in the centre of my kneecap here, and I let a vertical line, a plumb line, drop down to the floor, the plumb line should land between my second or third toe. Now, I explain this in great detail on the Octopus Clinic website. So if you go to octopusclinic.com and you put in squats or knee bends or anything like that, you will see that I talked through in great detail how to get that alignment right. But ultimately, if you're doing squats with your feet turned out, then you also need to have your knees turned out. So whatever degree of foot turnout you've got going on, you need to have your knees turned out at that angle as well. So I hope that's been helpful, dispelling some old myths and giving you some useful advice on your knee alignment. Please do let me know what you would like me to do a video on next, and press that big red subscribe key. Until next time, bye.